Hello, hello. Welcome to day number 2 on Cyan Beach. And there's nothing much to say, honestly. How I wonder how many of you have already gotten your Mew. I personally don't expect to get it this week unless I get lucky twice and see more than one. Balanced. Okay, balanced is good. It depends on the spawns, obviously. But at least it's not snoozing. Snoozing would be really bad. Because I really don't need anything. I guess I could go for a Cutie Fly or an Eevee, worst case scenario, but really nothing. Wow! Okay! First time ever seeing a Golduck. And it's also photobombed. Like, seriously, just take a look. Nothing. It took me over a year. Over a year to see my first Golduck. And it's a 4-star. That's pretty amazing. We have Igglybuff and Mankey. So far, nothing interesting. Obviously, I don't need the Golduck either. It's good for candy, but nothing more than that. There is an Eevee. Okay, worst case scenario. I just need one more for Friendship level 40. And okay, we have Sudowoodo 2, but I think I see something more interesting on the side. There is a Gulping over there. 2 Sudowoodo. Oh, and a Bonsly. Wow, the entire family. But obviously, I'll go for the Gulpin. I could definitely use the candy, because I want to get my other Swalot to level 50. So that would help. And no one is hungry. Okay. That is mighty fine with me. Oh, nice. A clean 2,500 diamonds. Now, obviously, if this one is also good, it would be insane. And running 3 Swalot on a team is uber excessive. it's really crazy. But hey, who knows? In terms of candy, I could send the Eevee, but I'm gonna go with the Gulpin, you know what? Because, well, I know that a lot of people are trying to look for a Gulpin now, and it's usually not something that you send candy for, but like I need it, I assume that other people could use some candy. Okay, what do you have? Female. Gentle is a good start. Skill up, energy down. Lots of inventory. Speed. Well, yeah, that's not great. The Dream Shard bonus at level 100 is a nice cherry on top, but with no skill trigger and only one speed at level 50, it's not enough. By the way, I do believe I actually did receive the daily reward after we moved to the daily to the daylight savings time. Because if you look at the card, I do have progress. I just think it didn't show up. And I do have a gift, and I do believe that that gift is my monthly rewards. Let's have a quick look at the bundles here. Overall, what you would expect. I personally, I don't think I'll go for any of these, but if anything, the small ones are the most useful, especially if all you care for is the instances. Here we go. Now I have my good camp ticket and more sleep. I haven't decided yet if I would use my good camp ticket next week or not, because I'm kind of... It would definitely help gather more dream shards and push for more strength, but I don't necessarily need more strength. And I want to make sure that I have 2 good camp tickets saved for when the legendary events begins, because it's usually a 2-week event and I would like to utilize that to the max. Now there is still time. I think it usually happens around April, even May. If it's April, then I can't really use this ticket because I will only have 1 for April, depends on when. If it's in May, then I could technically use it, but then again, we don't know what else would happen by then. So I'm not sure, because it's not like I'm in dire need for dream shards. I have plenty, and I'm raking them this week too. So all in all, I'm leaning towards no. But let's see how I feel by the end of the week. Now, I realized I actually did name my Swallots, or my Swall. Do we use? I don't think we use plural in Pokemon names. Like, we don't add the S. We don't say Pikachus, just Pikachu. Anyway, so I did name my Swalot, but apparently that doesn't really matter. I thought you see the name when someone triggers, but it's not the case. As far as I can tell, as far as I could see, it only shows you the name of the skill and its level and how much you got. So what I've been doing yesterday is I was just averaging it out between them. So whenever a Swalot procced, I just counted it towards one or the other, with a slight favoring towards the stronger one, because it makes sense. All in all, it's not the end of the world, but it is something to be at least aware of. And as you can see, I didn't even bother filling up the pot because I am not making enough ingredients. And I don't want to have a shortage. And I'm fine with that because I'm not really relying on meals this week. And I made some strong meals yesterday, and I even got a crit for dinner. And yeah, look at that. Already 3,700,000. Between this week and next week, it should be mighty fine. Now, let's see. I believe I got candy. And my Cresselia, I guess, dropped below 0. We have money bags. And we have Lord Bullblacks. Because Emperor Bullblacks was too long for a name. Also, Moneybags just leveled up. It's so weird. I never expected... I was thinking about naming my Pokemon at some point. I never expected it to be now, and I never expected to start with my Swalot. It is kind of funny. I am slightly tempted to keep it and check, but no. If one of those inventory sub-skills was a skill trigger, then I think I would have used it at some point. But that is it for today. Until next time, have a good one.